Hey, how's it going, fellow Rust players? It's your boy Defango here with another amazing video on how to use industrial stuff. And this is just another modification that a lot of people are probably going to want to use if you already have automated sorting and you're getting hella kits because you get lots of cool kills, unlike Defango. You're definitely going to want to have the automated locker system. So, here's the little rinky dink 2x2 that we automated already. We got a regular sorting system. We got the furnace mod hooked up. The next thing, we got our example for big loot area and how to interconnect it. And then we set up our automated crafting system that we were making ammo at. We've set up a tier 2 now with a medical syringe crafter on it all set up. And we've also got ourselves a 556 crafter, right? And that'll keep automatically running until the box is basically full or it runs out of materials, right? But the easiest way to do that is just to give yourself, I guess, some minimums in the boxes so it doesn't go over that amount, so you're not like running out all your resources. But one thing to think about is that the automated crafter is only going to make stuff until it's full, right? Like, because it has the ability to store stuff. Once the box is full, it'll start caching stuff in the output. And once the output's full, it's going to stop making stuff. So, it's not like you have to really worry about any type of logic. Let me turn those guys off right now because they're loud. So it's not like you have to worry about any logic with it. As soon as somebody goes into the box to take some meds, it'll just start filling the box back up and then filling the output back up. So you'll always have like an extra wealth that's going to be stocked in the machine. And, if you really want, you could just throw a switch on these because, we got a branch going to a splitter. Just put a switch in there and you can turn it off and on. Pretty easy. Right? But now to the actual meat and potatoes, as most people want lockers, right? Everybody loves lockers. So you put down your locker, and then you're going to throw on 3 storage adapters because it's just going to make it run faster. I mean, I'm not exactly sure why it does that, but hey, we have the ability to run it like that. And if you think about it, we've already broken this off from this splitter for the auto crafting system. And technically, this thing doesn't need to be there. So we could technically just branch off of here because it has access to all the boxes. And the way the sorting systems work seems that as long as the conveyor can pull back 36 connections, it can get back to that box. So, we'll just go ahead and go from right there. But, obviously we'll need a conveyor, and you could do this in a myriad of different ways. Like you could have multiple conveyors hooked up individually, right? Or you could just have one conveyor. So, like you could have one conveyor doing 3 different kits to each one, or you could have one conveyor interconnected to all of them, like this. So like this one conveyor would basically just fill out the kits the same for each of them. And, you'll notice that there's going to be some extra slots probably, but you could set that up like that. Or if you want different kits, that's pretty easy too. You could have it separate different kits out by, just interconnecting them like so. And then you can have one kit, another kit, another kit. But for the most part, I think for everyone, they're going to be doing it like this because they're just going to want some automated kits, right? And in this particular example, I will just do a hazmat suit, some 5.56 ammo, we'll say some semi-automatic rifle, some medical syringes, right? And then we'll say 6 of those, 1 of those, 128 of those, and 1 of those. Right? Or technically, we need 3 times that, don't we? Because each of them is going to need to be filling up, so we'll need a max, right? I mean, for each one of them, you're going to have to kind of mess with it to see exactly what you're going to need. And then you could even set minimums into the boxes. So like the locker kits aren't going to be going out and taking all of your stuff. And, you could always tell it to have a minimum on this too. And in the same way that we connected all the other systems, you could just connect this auto locker just as well, right? Like I kind of have to run this thing all the way to the bottom, but it is what it is. That's where I put the main connector. You can put it wherever you want to put it on your setup. This is just as an example to help you figure out what's going to work out for you. And I don't even have a connection that I can get to, so I'm going to clear that one and just go to this one. Now that's not connected, but, that's why you always got to leave one opening on a splitter. You're not really going to get in trouble for using too many splitters. I mean, as you can see, we got all these pipes and stuff, and we're not even close to the max depth, right? So I will just jump power off of one of these guys over here, because why not? Input, turn on, and then that should be pretty much it. Although I'm pretty sure I don't have any hazmats, so let's give ourselves some hazmats, and then let's give ourselves some SARS. Where are the dang SARS? Weapons. Oh, I like this. But, oh, wait, over here. Weapon, and then we're looking for that weird little SAR boy. I guess I could have just done AKs, and I should have just done AKs because I could see that. It's like right there for the AKs. So, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to do AKs at this point. Just drop all those in there. Rock over here. Turn that off for a second. You don't actually have to turn it off if you don't want to, but you'll see. There we go. Now we should be pretty much good to go. There it goes. And as soon as it figures out exactly what it has, it'll start moving everything else over to it as well. And that's basically how you'd be setting up automated lockers. Minimum. What's going on with that? I don't know why the hazmat's not moving. Oh, it just hadn't got to him yet. There we go. As you can see, easy peasy. And for the most part, I don't think you're actually going to want to interconnect that back into the system. But, if you did, same way with you with the box. Just take this, connect it out to the back and the bottom. Voila, you're good to go. So there you go. You can do a lot of stuff with the industrial if you have it. And as you saw from this particular example, everything is going into these boxes. It lives down here. Everything can get split off to automated crafting, to lockers. You just got to make sure that you have enough splitters to really handle the entire situation. And if you miss it one, you'll just have to run some pipes again, right? Not going to be too difficult, but at least you got it. At least you could do it, which is pretty awesome. And I mean, you can't tell me that it takes a long time and it's very time consuming or whatever, because these videos are pretty short, right? Like we're not spending oodles of time, and we're just kind of getting to the point and still explaining stuff, which makes sense, right? So it's not like somebody can argue and say, oh, well, this is like not worth my time. I mean, you got 15 minutes, some of y'all spend hours building bases or whatever. You can do this too. You can do it too. Right? You can make it. What does it mean, no surface? Oh, we got surface right there. There we go. There we go. And that's basically how you do them auto kits, right? Although, maybe I should take the minimum off that so it moves more ammo. Maybe I need more ammo. Maybe I should turn the auto crafter back on to make more. Because apparently, I didn't got any ammo. Although, I guess I could just give us some and show you that, yeah, it works. I mean, we already kind of showed you that it works. It works. Pretty easy. As it makes more ammo, it'll fill it up. And that's how it works, right? Super simple. Not a lot of fuzz to it. Very useful. If you like what we do here, hit the like button, subscribe, share it with your friends, and we'll definitely be back with another interesting look at how to use this. And honestly, if you guys got anything that you want to see or something that you need help with, let us know in the comments below, and we'll help you out. Have a good one. See you in Rust.